when the fast of Tisha B'Av falls out on a Tuesday or on a Thursday, one may only have one cooked dish for their final meal before the fast. Rabbi Shlomo Saka Antebi wrote that in Halab many ate mejedra, which is rice cooked with lentils, as their one cooked dish before the fast of Tisha B'Av. Others ate a hard-boiled egg, but did not dip it in salt, as a sign of mourning for the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash. In Shulchan Aruch, Maran wrote that it's customary to eat this final meal while sitting on the floor. In Mishneh Torah, in the 5th chapter of the Laws of Fasts, Rambam wrote that most people eat a cooked dish before Tisha B'Av, but those that are very pious would just eat stale bread with salt and dip it in water, and then they would drink more water afterwards. Rambam added that the wise people should also do that, or something close to it. And he also wrote that he himself never ate a cooked dish, not even lentils, before Tisha B'Av, when the final meal was eaten on a weekday. However, according to the law, only the final meal itself is limited to one cooked dish. Technically, one could eat a large meal with several cooked dishes, even in the later part of the day, as long as they are going to eat another meal before the fast that will be limited to one cooked dish. Based on this, Muram wrote that the custom developed among the Ashkenazim to eat a larger meal before Minha, so that the fast won't be dangerous, and then after Minha, they would eat the final meal that was limited to one cooked dish. But several Ashkenazic authorities objected to this custom. In Poland, in the 16th century, Rabbi Shlomo Luria wrote that those that eat delicacies on the day before Tisha B'Av, including fried foods, are in the category of the stomach of the wicked, since they eat all that they need to eat with pleasurable foods, and then afterwards they casually eat something, meaning for their official final meal. And this objection is found in other Ashkenazic authorities as well, as quoted by the Kappa Hayim Sofer. Now this custom of eating a larger meal with several cooked dishes before Minha, and then a small meal right before the fast, was always only an Ashkenazic custom. Sephardim always ate as they normally would eat on a weekday, on the day before Tisha B'Av, and then at the end of the day, we eat a final meal that is limited to one cooked dish. Also note that one may eat a large quantity of that one cooked dish if they need to. Furthermore, one can eat bread and or other baked items like crackers, as well as raw fruits and vegetables, in addition to the one cooked dish if they need to. So one can maintain our custom of only eating a meal that conforms to the requirements of the Seudat Mafseket, the final meal before Tisha B'Av, and still have enough food to be able to fast. Although the larger meal late in the day, right before Minha, is technically allowed, since you will eat another meal before sunset, it is not what our rabbis had in mind when they limited the final meal before Tisha B'Av to one cooked dish. Therefore, the Beit Hadash, another authority from Poland in the 16th and 17th centuries, wrote that those that want to maintain the Ashkenazic custom should eat that larger meal earlier in the day, before halakhic midday, which is before 1 p.m. But as we said, eating a large meal on the day before Tisha B'Av was never our custom. We eat normally during the day, on the day before Tisha B'Av, with a final meal that is limited to one cooked dish right before the fast begins.